then as the city roars. Tune in loud, turn up some more. Cincinnati show, it's time to play. Sports with strawberry ice today. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. CTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's pure delight. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Feel the crowd, it's electric now. Shouting loud, they all know how. CTV got what we crave. Sports with ice, it's waves and waves. Tigers strike and Bengals roar. Every game we want some more. Tune it in and feel the thrill. Strawberry ice, he's giving chills. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. CTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's pure delight.
Hey guys, what's going on? We're here, Reds Opening Day, Moerlein Lager House. Are you guys fired up for Reds Opening Day? Are we going to go 162-0?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. All right, we're going to win today.
Teams, I'm like,
Yeah. All right, we got some special guests. We got co-fan of the year, Hubei.
hello.
We got the other co-fan of the year, Bengals captain. And we got the baseball professor, Harrison. What's going on, guys?
Hi.
Great. We
Feeling
here.
good? Feeling good? All right, this is a beautiful day.
Oh,
It's a
perfect
beautiful
weather.
day.
It's a beautiful Thursday.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, this should be a citywide holiday, don't you think, for the city of Cincinnati?
100%. Absolutely.
I thought it was a holiday.
Well, it is for most people, but you know,
okay.
well, those kids need to get out of school.
Yeah.
You disagreed with me earlier.
Oh no, kids stay in school. They don't. Yeah.
Well, my dad got me out of school to come to this game.
Nah, they gotta stay in school. I get drunk.
This is part of our religion.
Yes. Yes.
State
exactly.
holiday. So state holiday.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Take that, Cleveland. Yeah. How many days have you guys been to? This is, I don't know. Well, since I went to every single one since like 1984.
Wow.
I'm old.
Wow.
That's more than me.
That's hella old.
Because that wasn't
this is my
alive.
second, but now it has to be a thing every year. Like,
I've
that's
indoctrinated
amazing.
Cap. I used to come without him, and then I started bringing him last year.
Oh, you got to
And
bring
now I'm
Pat.
going to bring him every year.
Exactly.
Oh, the vibes down here. Like, honestly, I am a Bengals fan through and through, but nothing in any sport matches the vibes of
Yes.
opening day
Yes.
Reds baseball.
The
Yes.
best thing about Cap is that he is a Bengals fan without being a Cincinnati native. So
Right.
So he's a Bengals fan, but he is not a Cincinnati native. So I've had to bring the fold of Reds country, which I'm happy to do
You've done a good
because
job of
I grew up a Reds fan, and it's just such a fun thing to do. It's just the best in the
She is
summer.
my Yoda.
It's the best thing ever. So I have brought Cap into this Reds fandom now.
Well, we appreciate it because, I mean, like I said, I grew up a huge Reds fan. My dad took me out of school.
Same.
We go to the parade. We stadium that I went to Riverfront. It's where the
Exactly,
stadium used to be.
Riverfront. That's
Pete
Riverfront.
Yeah, this is
That's
so I still miss the days when we were the first ones that did opening day.
Yep.
Nobody threw a pitch out till we did. That's a long time ago. I still think it should be that way.
I think so too. It's close. I mean,
It's
the
what-
fact that we're always on Thursday, the fact that we're always, it always kicks off in Cincinnati first. We never start away. I think that's pretty special.
Yeah.
Almost because
Exactly.
of that reason.
Exactly. Now,
They not like us.
they ain't like us. They ain't like baseball.
Right.
If you know anything about baseball, you think
That's
prediction for
we gonna go about 94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
that would. If we go 94, I think we can win the division. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think we can.
94 losses.
No.
No.
94 wins.
What
Okay.
you talking?
I'm
Jesus,
sure.
Jeff.
Come on, man.
I'm
Don't do us
sure.
like that.
He's the one that said earlier we're going to win 100, and I'm
It's
like,
a new
really?
it's a new day, okay? New day. Baseball is about to be.
Well, I think we could honestly win the division with about 86 wins. I think we got 96 wins.
Yeah.
Who feels-
It's gonna be hard out of this division. It's gonna be hard to get over. We have to win the division to make it Red Sox. So let's go.
What I want to see is how quickly Dakota can get the guys playing together.
Tito.
So the Tito effect is 10 wins, I think.
10 wins.
I think him being the manager equals 10 more wins than we had last year.
Well, what I'm worried about is, okay, it's going to take some time to get everything gelling like
Right.
it should be. You know, so
Tito.
at what
Tito.
point fans are going to have to realize, hey, if we start hot, great. We're rolling all year long.
Yes.
I expect some road bumps early. When do those get evened out? And then we start rolling.
We start quick. Just do like we did 1990. Go win the first 6 in a row and have everybody chase us.
The big difference Tito's going to make is in those one-run games.
Yes.
How many one-run games
God.
did we lose last
So
year?
many.
So many. I don't even want to think about it. It makes me want to throw up. Fixed. He's going to get that fixed. This bullpen is going to get that fixed. This bullpen is better this year. Right, Harry?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay.
We got several closes now.
Right.
We got several closes. Not have match. It's going to make his name as a closer. I believe that.
Okay, all right. You are the second person to say that. Yes.
it's
Joe
true.
Farsi is on my
Listen
show a
to
lot.
the name. Say it one more time.
Douglas Graham Ashcraft.
Douglas Graham Matchcraft. Does that sound like somebody that's gonna let you down?
No, I actually know the guy.
That sounds like a lawyer that's gonna
You mama's
Douglas
name.
Matchcraft.
That's mama's name.
That's a hell of a name, right? Douglas Matchcraft.
Matchcraft.
Yep. He gonna
Just
do it.
I print
And
t-shirts.
Douglas, I trust.
And Douglas,
He
Douglas
heard you
trust.
say that and
Yep.
was looking for the wooden spoon.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. And Doug, look, that's gonna be a shirt by the end of the season. And Douglas, we trust, because he gonna come and get the job done. Yep.
Speaking of shirts, you got a pretty good one right there.
Yeah. This was yep.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit.
It was just me playing around with,
How that it looks
oh,
pretty
you
good.
made that?
yeah, I made this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
a Cincy t-shirt on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, she just shitted on my shirt, but it's cool. It's cool.
She's like,
I blinged it out.
Yeah.
She's like,
I
forget
got it,
Harrison's.
I can bling that out for you.
Bring it out for me.
I'll bling it out for you.
And we're
Are
back.
we back?
We are back, people.
hi.
What's up, guys?
Where did we leave off? I don't even
I have.
remember.
We're talking about your shirt.
Douglas.
Douglas.
I don't know.
Douglas.
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
telling
They heard Douglas and then
Yeah.
it was out.
Exactly.
We got two of the safest names that's taking care of Cincinnati. We got Joe Burrow and Douglas.
Joseph and Douglas.
Joseph and Douglas.
Yeah.
What's Douglas's last name?
Shit, can't ask me that now. I don't know. Douglas
Ashcraft.
Ashcraft.
He goes by Graham.
Douglas Graham.
Douglas Graham.
Douglas
Ashcraft.
Graham.
We're talking
Ashcraft.
Graham.
Douglas Graham
We-
Ashcraft.
Douglas
Now, he
Graham.
doesn't have a
Closer of the
nickname. Like, we
future.
can't call him Graham Cracker Ashcraft, right?
Listen.
That's not
We get
Well, the internet just went out again.
Dougie Graham. Dougie Fresh Graham.
Dougie
Hey,
Fresh.
Dougie
Yeah.
Fresh.
Dougie
Oh, Dougie
There
Fresh.
we go.
Yeah.
Stop. You making white people
What?
look
What?
bad.
What? White people can dance. I got rhythm. I went to eight.
Hey, Will Smith is doing another tour. You know that, right?
No, I do now.
I don't know where Dougie Fresh is, but Will Smith is still making money.
Hey, I
You
like
did
Fresh
him
Prince.
wrong.
Hey, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
No,
Hey, that was my vibe back in the day.
I get that was your vibe back in the day,
back
but
in the-
not today.
Have you seen me? I got
I
moves.
just saw you. We
my
just saw you.
my moves are great.
Okay.
Harrison said no. Harrison said no. Please don't do that.
Oh God. So speaking of Harrison, you got a comedy show coming up here sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be in Dayton with the mailman.
The mailman.
The mailman,
Oh.
April
That's
5th.
awesome.
We're gonna be at Dayton Funny
What's
Bone.
up, Stank?
Yeah, OG Stank Booty. The freshest mailman it is. Iced out grill now. He done moved up.
All that.
Yeah, all that. We're gonna be in Dayton Funny Bone April 5th.
April 5th.
So
So
you get your tickets, we'll sell that thing out.
where do they get tickets at?
DaytonFunnyBone.com, I think. I just made,
DaytonFunnyBone.com.
yeah, one of them. It's just Dayton Funny Bone.
When?
April 5th. Next
Okay.
Saturday.
All right, let's go.
Next Saturday.
Let's all go.
Y'all better
Yeah.
pull up.
Yeah.
Let's all go.
You got any VIP ticket packages, meet
Yeah.
and greet, have a drink? You know?
I barely get in for free. But we can work something out.
All right.
You can point at me and I'll be like, yeah.
All right.
And then if you just walk in, that's
If I sit in the front row, are you gonna make fun of me?
no, I would never do
All
that.
right. All right.
I would
all
never
right.
do
He'll
that.
make fun of being Cat for sure, but he'll
Okay.
give you a little.
Yeah.
I have, yeah, I'm owed some.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
That's Strawberry Ice is his stripper
It's
name.
not a stripper
I mean,
name.
Corey-
all right?
Corey-
It's not.
Corey Dillon said that, yeah.
Corey Dillon said stripper name. Doesn't mean it's a stripper name.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
actually, it's Corey the comedian. She's the one that said that.
Yeah, I tried to get adopted
Get
by
your-
Corey Dillon and it didn't work.
Same.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's not.
And we have
And
almost
for
the
everybody in
same
the crowd,
birthday.
Yeah.
next up,
Yeah.
for your pleasure,
Strawberry
ice.
He had
I
to
mean,
make
if
it a podcast, so it wasn't.
Yeah. So
A
it's
stripper
not,
name
yeah, it's not
anymore.
a stripper name. It's a podcast.
Some people use their stripper name on the podcast. I'm just
Hey.
saying.
Strawberry Ice.
If it
Coming.
works, it works.
Dun 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 dun.
Ice.
Dougie Fresh
I
on
love
the
that.
mound.
She got some good hair right there.
That
That is
nice hair.
amazing hair.
That is amazing. Step your game up.
Oh man,
Me and Cap are just glad we have hair.
yeah, I'm hanging on for
Yeah,
dear
yeah.
life.
Yeah, we're good with that.
I'm doing the laser thing. I'm doing the put everything I can in there to hang on for dear life.
I got my new
I'm not
hair
going out
on.
without a fight.
Get your new hair on?
It's
Yeah.
my new hair.
Ooh.
I call her Shelly because she's long.
Wow.
Shelly Long.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Shelly Long.
So,
Che-
hey,
Cheers.
I'm curious. We all have different experience with the Reds. What is your favorite thing about going to a Reds game? Like, what is your favorite thing about inside the park?
Eating ice cream out of a helmet.
Or,
Keeping the helmet forever.
or
We
nachos.
got a lot of helmets.
Nachos are good.
It was one time they was giving away pizza, and if we got like a strikeout, we got like so the whole crowd was like pizza, pizza,
Yeah, no,
and then we got a
somebody
strikeout.
somebody strikeouts,
Yeah.
you would get a free pizza,
Yeah.
and then they changed it to where it had to be on the app. It was through the roses. Yeah.
Yeah.
They still do that.
Yeah.
Strikeouts for slices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what
Are
it
we
is.
still doing the woo inside the stadium?
I hope not. I hope not. That needs to go away.
I like the woo.
That needs to go away.
I like the woo.
So,
It needs to
thumbs
go
up, thumbs down on the
away.
woos.
Uh-oh, look who it
Thumbs up.
is. Look who it is.
The man, the myth,
Dangerous
the legend,
here.
Matty
Dangerous
Myers.
here.
Yeah. So
We found him.
I sent Matty on a mission to go find
You did a
Ruben
great
and
job.
Cap.
Love of
And,
my
well,
life,
it didn't
Matty
work.
Meyer.
I'm gonna send you on a mission to find my dad.
Oh,
He might never come back, right?
That sounds like a topic for another show.
He just knows to be on
No,
TV.
In all seriousness, my favorite memory of the Reds is running the bases as a kid on Family Day. Did you guys ever do that when you were little?
do they have Family Day now?
So the coolest thing,
The little kids get to run the bases at the
You
end of
alright?
the game. It's so much fun.
So the coolest thing I got to do, like I said, I'm older.
Yeah.
Johnny Bench had the baseball bunch
Okay.
back in the day, and I got to walk on the field and shake Johnny Bench's hand. I'm like,
Wow.
7.
What?
Yeah,
When was
it was pretty freaking cool.
Wow.
So I
That's
got
cool.
it doesn't fit me anymore, but I had a baseball bunch shirt and the
Wow. So it's
swag.
it was like the first iteration of like the Reds Heads
Yes,
Club.
yes, it was.
Well, funny story about the Reds Heads Kids Club is one night while watching a game, I was, having a few drinks and I decided to sign my
Really?
dog up. For the Reds Heads Kids Club, I signed my dog Carlos up, and they sent him a whole package full of things for Carlos,
That is awesome.
my Chihuahua.
That is
and
awesome.
on his birthday, he got a card from Eugenio Suarez,
Woo!
his favorite Red,
Carlos
he
loved
told
it.
you that?
aka my favorite Red. Gino, we miss you.
I love the way he says Jim Day. Jim
Jim Day. Have a
Jim
great
Day.
day, Jim
Have a
Day.
great
Good
day,
vibes
Jim Day.
only.
Good vibes only, guys.
Good
No,
vibes only.
I literally have a playlist called Good Vibes Only, guys, because of Eugenio Suarez, and I miss him so much. I actually got to see him when I was out in Arizona
Oh yeah.
because they played the Reds one day.
What was Arizona
him.
like?
Oh, Arizona's the best. If you ever have a chance to go to Red Spring Training in Arizona, do it. Do it. It is the best time. It is the best time. It's like adult spring break. It's beautiful weather. We only had one day. We did a real short trip this year. We only had one day where it was not good weather, where the game got canceled. The only downside of spring training is if the weather is even questionable, they will straight up just cancel the game. No rescheduling, no nothing. The game is done. So, that's the gamble that you take when you go to Red Spring Training. But we had 2 great games. Beautiful weather, sunshine, warm weather. It was awesome. It's great to see the prospects. It's great to see kind of how the team's coming together. I love it so much. I love going to spring training. I will go every year.
I would love
forever.
to go to Arizona. So my beautiful wife is from Florida, so we would every once in a while we go to St. Pete, Tampa area. That's where she's from, and we would drive to Sarasota and watch the game there. I haven't got a chance to make it out to Arizona yet. One of these days I want to because it looks like a blast.
So there are a lot of direct flights from CVG to Arizona. We
There are.
got an American flight that was direct. There's Frontier flights that are direct to PHX to Phoenix, and you can stay. So the Reds play in Goodyear. So if you stay in Goodyear, you'll be real near the Red Stadium. But you can literally stay anywhere in the Phoenix area, Tempe, anywhere in there, and you will be close enough because they play at. There's probably like I don't even know how many stadiums, but they're all
There's a lot right in that
there's
area.
a
Yeah.
lot of stadiums, but they're all within like 20-minute driving distance. It's so much fun. It's the best time. I encourage everyone to go if you can. It's
By the
a lot
way,
of fun.
I like your nails. I'm just looking at those right there.
These nails
See,
are insane.
those are crazy.
These nails are way too long for me. They're insane. I ordered them off of Temu, and they're too long. But you know what?
They work.
I went with it.
So Maddie came and sat down and hadn't said a damn word.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie.
So I was hearing you guys talk about greatest Reds in your moments.
Yeah. What's yours?
1968.
Oh yeah.
That's me and the Hits King with his
Oh,
arm around me
nice. Nice.
when I was a
So
tiny
he's got a picture
little
of
baby.
Pete Rose and
Black and white photo.
And
black and white.
Are you
Maddie's old.
coming on May 14th?
I am coming on May 14th with
cannot-
friends.
We have
Who are-
tickets. We already have our tickets for May 14th. We just got our Pete Rose jerseys in the mail yesterday. We've got our Pete Rose jerseys. We're going to be there on May 14th. We cannot wait to honor Pete Rose.
So we're Seller Park people, which is Delhi,
West Side, baby.
West Side, and we're
West
Real-
Side.
Pete Rose
Real-
country.
real good friends with his brother Dave. Anyway, so the whole Pete Rose lore, I could tell you great stories about how Pete Rose ran us off of
Oh,
a
tell
couple
him.
fields,
What do you got?
cussed at us.
Tell us.
Just cussed at us. Him and his brother were playing, and we went up there and started hitting balls around. He's like, "Get the hell off the field! I'm practicing." And we were like, "Okay."
Who's got the feedback?
That was
I heard
CMC.
that. I don't know.
That was CMC Field in Seller Park,
Wow.
which he played at a lot.
That's great. It's funny because I talk to a lot of baseball fans. I talk a lot with Top Fan Rivalry, which is baseball fans from all the teams. It's great. It's a great podcast. Check it out. But I talked to a guy who's a big Dodgers fan, and he's like, I cannot believe that they would really keep Pete Rose out of the Baseball Hall of Fame when gambling is not only legal,
It's legal.
it is like a big money maker. It is encouraged. It is like it bleeds into every area of our life at this
it's-
point.
Let me do a poll question here of the crowd. Who thinks everybody in the crowd, you gotta listen to me here. Who thinks Pete Rose should already be in the Hall of Fame?
Hello.
Everyone.
Who thinks it's a travesty that he might get in since he passed away now?
Yeah.
It's terrible. He should already
It
be in,
is.
right?
It's terrible.
But he still needs to be in. Good. I'm sorry. go.
Gambling is
It's legal now.
it's crazy. It's so
Gambling
crazy.
is making sports shady.
A
Who's
little bit.
going to be the
You
first
think?
baseball player to really go down?
Well, it was
There's gonna be-
Shohei, but his interpreter
Oh,
took,
he's
took
too
the
good.
ball.
He's
Somebody-
too good.
he took
Somebody
the ball.
bad.
It's not only him. Guys are gambling. Somebody's big is going to get caught in the next 2 or 3 years. They just caught another NFL rep backhanded, like
Oh,
2
really?
or 3 deep. Got fired because of that. Anyway, gambling has made things suspect, in my opinion.
But it's
Where
part
you
of
been
our
at?
life now. It's part
Power
of
money.
It's part of
Power
our
money
culture.
to every NFL team, every
And
baseball team. It's power money. For
I
'em.
think that betting on your own team to win should not be illegal. I think
No,
you should bet on
I
yourself to
totally
win.
agree.
Yes.
How many? You bet on yourself every single day. You wake up, you
I
bet
to-
on yourself. You
I
wake
totally
up, you go to
agree.
work, you bet on yourself. We all bet on ourselves.
I
every
only bet
single day.
$1 on myself. Is that bad?
You
You're
bet
worth
more than a
than
dollar.
buck.
That's
It's a
my kind of
dollar.
bet.
It's a
Well,
dollar.
actually, we were down in Florida. We were at the horse track, and that biggest bet we made was what $6.
I make $1 bets or
We-
$5 if there's a bonus bet.
We lost
guaranteed.
every single freaking race. I couldn't win one daggone race. We lost all of them. Yeah,
And baseball bets get complicated.
they do.
Like,
They do.
There's a lot of data and analytics.
My
behind
parlay,
baseball.
my parlay today is a little.
What's your parlay? What do you got?
Hold on. I gotta
Yeah, bring it
find
up.
If you're FanDuel or DraftKings, they win. Even when the long
House
shot
wins.
wins, they win.
Yep.
When the favorite wins, they really win.
Are we going to start a Hubei parlay?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
and it
let's-
rhymes.
Hubei parlay.
wait.
All right, here we go. All you bettors out there, we got a Hubei parlay. All right. This is guaranteed to maybe win you some money, maybe.
I
Ellie
make
home
no
run,
such
Ellie stolen
guarantees.
base.
Okay, here's my thing about gambling. I actually hate gambling because I hate losing money. I am so frugal with my money. I
Yes.
hate losing money.
Yes.
So I honestly do not like gambling. But
But you put one on today.
but when gambling became legal in Ohio, I got a lot of perks. I got a lot of bonuses. I got a lot of things. Okay, so I actually made a lot of money on my initial bets, which was for the college football playoffs.
so
in
you're
Atlanta.
a professional gambler now.
No,
Hubei is professional.
No.
She
But-
just said she made $1,000, right?
I did not make $1,000, but I made enough to cash out
Okay.
everything that I had already put in.
Right.
I've been playing off my winnings since then.
Oh, that's
And
the
I
best way to do it.
only-
It's our retirement plan.
I
It's-
only
That's your
bet.
retire. All
Yeah.
right, for everybody out there, gambling is not a retirement plan. You should not do that. Okay.
No. But I'm only playing with winnings. It's
The
all
winning.
house money, and so that's why
Winner,
I
winner.
only do $1 bets because that way, if I lose, I don't matter. It doesn't matter really, but I can't log in right now. But I bet on. I can tell you what I bet. I bet 6+ Hunter Green strikeouts.
All right.
I bet on an Ellie De La Cruz hit. I bet on a Matt McLean hit, and I forget who else I bet on a hit. It was plus $300.
Billy DeVoe.
No, it was good odds. I think if I bet my $5, and I think if I win, I forget how much I win, but it
Am I
was
getting
$5.
You're getting booted out.
Lack of information.
No, we got the Nasty Boys here. We got Billy DeVoe and the Nasty Boys podcast.
It's all. This is all.
You should be in my seat here. I'm gonna give Bill my seat.
All right.
Absolutely.
Where's the other one? Here. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We're
thanks
ready
so
to
much,
roll?
Jeff, for
Hey,
having us
thank
on.
you.
I
Yes,
appreciate
thank you. We love you, Strawberry.
You too.
Go Reds.
My boy.
Go Reds.
These
Let's
two.
go Reds.
Hey, these two are the most awesome people I know. I'll just put it out there.
Oh, get out of here.
I love these two. Billy, what's going on, brother?
What's up, dog?
What's going on, Billy?
Hey, how are you? I'm great,
Good to
man.
see you, man.
Happy opening day.
This is back-to-back years we're doing this.
This is Jake. This
Jake,
is
how
the
you doing?
newest of
Doing
the
good.
of
How
the
are you?
of
Good.
the
The
program.
Nasty Boys pod.
We
podcast?
finally have all three, dude.
Oh, yeah.
We filled it out. Only took 6 years, but we did it.
That's it. I've
Yeah.
been doing this for 7, and I still don't have a co-host. We're good, yeah. I just keep bringing
You
just random people on.
You know what? It's almost sometimes better. It's just you, and then you get to pick whoever.
Yeah, I just grab random people and say, hey, come here. You want to come on the podcast? Like, oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right, so.
Okay.
All right, boys. Howie, this is a holiday here in Cincinnati.
Of course.
How are we feeling about the season? We going to the playoffs this year?
Yes.
All three of
Yes.
us agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do too.
Wild card minimum.
Yes, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
check. All right, so yes, I think. All right, so Tito to me is 10 wins.
Whoa, that's a big number.
I think so. I mean,
I mean, he's
Tito,
a Hall of Famer.
he's a Hall of Famer.
Right. But, I mean, I was listening to somebody talk about him who's a baseball exec who was like, Terry Fraccona's worth 5 wins. And you don't hear that in the modern game.
No,
Period.
I think
Whatsoever.
it's 10.
So 10, I'm optimistic.
So we had 75 last year at 85 wins.
Yeah. And then how about this? Let's say we got the 5.
Yeah.
You've got a healthy McLean for the full season.
Yes.
And then you have a healthy TJ Friel for the full season.
Hopefully, yes.
There's another
2023, that's 8 wins.
Yeah.
Right.
So there you go.
And then Tito's 10, so it's 18 wins.
18 wins.
Boom, baby, we're going to World Series.
That's it. Let's put it in there. I'm on board.
I was right,
Touchdown.
Jeff. I told you we was going to the World Series. I told you. Billy
Look,
backed it up.
Yeah.
Billy, you know the baseball professor here, Harrison?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you want to know anything about baseball, you ask Harrison.
I've known that for years.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Harrison is just an encyclopedia of knowledge.
I
Yes.
know. I don't know why I haven't had you on
I don't know
with
either.
your wealth. I mean, this guy
Yeah.
knows all about stuff plus.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Hunter
Wait,
Green.
wait,
Hunter Green will have 7 strikeouts today.
Ooh.
7 of
There
them
we go.
things.
There we
That's
go.
plus
Put some money
360.
on it.
Put some money on
Put some money on it.
Plus
Go.
360. Bet MGM.
Yep.
Yes, and if you lose, it's Harrison's fault.
Hold up. Don't
Yeah.
no,
He
no,
will not refund
no,
you, though.
No, it's
No,
invoice.
no.
He'll just
No.
stand in front of Great American Ballpark like, I'm sorry. Just take
He'll
his
make
jersey off
he'll
and
make
just
a
lay it
video.
down. Right? Is that
Yes,
okay.
that's very true.
You promised me.
I promise you. I promise you.
I'll be behind you shirtless, like, no. It'll be a great
We'll
time.
do that.
What the hell's going on here? What happened?
I don't know. I'm just glad he's finally getting shirtless.
I don't want either one of them shirtless.
Lies. The lies you tell.
Yeah. Oh man. So here's the other thing. Also, CES being healthy this whole year.
Yes.
That's
So,
the power.
I want to talk about that because people, I think he's 30 homers if he's healthy.
Yeah.
You know, that's your big bat in the lineup. Everyone wants to go get one. We have him already. I think CS is the big bat if he's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, Jake, when we talk about his swing, what is so nice about it that gives him so much power?
It's just he's got natural loft. It's a beautiful swing. I mean, he's ready to pop off. All he needs
Yes.
to do is stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing. That's the only thing between this entire team and the playoffs is health.
Don't get hit by pitches.
Yeah.
Have a healthy Hammett.
Duck.
Yeah.
Quick. Duck.
Yeah.
Get on the ground quick.
Yeah. Bail backwards, dude.
Yes,
There's
yes.
nothing wrong with that.
I don't care about being a man. Just get the hell out the way. Don't get hit by a ball.
Or have the full Derek Dietrich body armor.
Yes,
dude.
there you go.
And then lead the league in getting hit, and then you
And
just
you're
hit
fine.
and you're ting, and he's like, I'm good.
Stepped up to the plate like you're going to war.
Yes, exactly. So, all right. So, for people who don't know, you guys have a podcast called The Nasty Boys, which I freaking love the name of that because the Nasty Boys were the greatest bullpen in history.
Yes.
1990 team is my favorite team of all time. You got Chris Saber, my favorite player on there.
Yeah.
Nasty Boys are awesome. Tell everybody where to find you guys and anything you want to plug. How
Yeah,
the podcast, all that stuff.
We're the new Nasty Boys. Like, we were born in 90, Jake and I. So basically,
God, I'm old.
hey, I'm
I was
starting.
born in 75.
I found two great.
Jeez.
I found 2 great chest hairs yesterday, and I almost had a panic attack. I don't know why I said almost.
See,
I had a
I
panic
cut all mine
attack.
off. See, I got hair, but I cut the
Yeah.
gray out of it.
Hey, I'm hiding mine back here. Okay, I guess I got a hat. Looks like a bomb went off in a dense rainforest. It's not great, but dude. So we've been doing it. We've been at it for a while. You can find us anywhere you can find podcasts. We're on YouTube. We're sponsored by Cincy Light, the official beverage of Cincinnati Daddies. That's what they're letting us say that they don't know about.
Cincinnati Daddies.
It's our
It's all Cincinnati Daddies.
All
baby.
Cincinnati
all
Daddy?
right.
Yeah, that's the taste of it all, baby. And but it's a me, Chris Weir is going to be here as another stand-up comic, and Jake, lifelong friend, who we don't want to make baseball boring. And there's so many podcasts where it's them reading a spreadsheet. Well, we're just trying to make analytics funny. And we find a way.
I would love to hear analytics funny because I'm like I said, I'm old. I don't
Sure.
get analytics. I'm used to the RBIs, the batting average, the home runs.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, none of that crap matters. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
What do you
RBIs
mean?
don't matter
What do you mean it
anymore.
don't matter. Of
No,
course it does.
nah, it just means they were standing there.
Yeah.
What that they got on base is even more important
Right.
because it created the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, man. Like the other thing, like I fucking totally lost my train of thought.
My bad.
No, it's good. No, this is a good thing.
What the hell is in this?
This is the Nasty Boy.
Oh, okay.
The Nasty Boys. It's got
You
tequila.
actually have a Nasty Boy drink?
Little tequila.
Molly Wellman did shout out.
Oh, shout out to Molly. Has everybody enjoyed Molly and her toxology? Is that what she calls it?
Toxology. No, that's when they test your
mixology.
blood.
Yes, mixology. I'll get it right. Mixology.
Yeah,
Jeff,
if you
you
have
cut off.
if you have
Can't
too
drink no
if
more.
you have too much mixology,
No.
they have to do a toxicology
That's not a
report.
thing.
Those are the rules.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mixology, all the above.
They can go hand in hand if you're having a bad time.
Yes, it makes you feel better.
It yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, buddy. Mm.
Cheers to that.
Mm. Cheers. Mm-mm. Man, that's strong.
A little bit.
I'm gonna
It's-
forget the fourth inning.
It's a little nasty.
A little
All right,
bit.
so question here for you. I think this is the year that I already think Ellie's up there, but
Sure.
I think he really establishes himself as the top 2 or 3 player in baseball this year. If he's not there already.
Absolutely. I mean, he's dialed in right now. So if he just carries that over, and we've got a soft schedule to start the year, build up the confidence, and he's going to be on fire.
40-40 player.
Yeah.
I can totally see
40-80.
that. 48.
Oh,
Yeah.
40-40.
Book it.
Yep.
48
Yep.
homers.
I see it.
Wow.
I see
Let's
it.
go.
I see it.
I
I
can
feel it.
I
Yeah.
feel it too.
I
man.
feel it in my
The
spirit.
professor has got it.
Yeah. Ellie's going to have the best season that we done ever.
48,
Same.
50, 48 homers, 50 stolen bases.
Oh, yeah. 80 stolen bases.
80
Let's
stolen.
go.
Oh!
You heard it.
80
Run it.
stolen
Run it.
bases.
Run it.
Run it, baby.
Get them on the ground. Keep them moving.
Yeah.
Just be a little bit more responsible.
A little bit.
I
Look.
love the recklessness. My favorite, in
Oh.
Milwaukee, stealing second, third, and
Oh,
home.
my God. That was so awesome.
But then also getting caught 22 times.
Listen,
Yeah,
sometimes you got to get caught, all right?
Yeah.
You can't get away all the time.
So, okay, how about this? He's running the Bruce Arians offense. You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yep, for
You know,
sure.
that's why Jameis Winston threw 97 picks
97.
in 2019.
Listen, don't throw good brother Jameis in there, okay? Jameis Winston does not deserve that.
97.
He
That's
was
an official
legally
stat,
blind.
97 picks.
He was
97
legally blind playing football, okay? That's
Well,
talent.
he got
Yeah, you ain't never
LASIK.
seen talent.
He got LASIK, and he still
Yeah.
throws interceptions.
Look, no Jameis Winston slander.
I'm just telling you, that's just facts. That's
Yeah,
facts.
dude, I'm just reading off
Hey,
reading
Look,
off football
that's,
reference.
that's my wife's
Listen.
boy right there. She
Ja-
loves
Ja-
Jameson.
I love a good Jameis.
Yeah.
I do
You know,
too.
we gonna eat a W today.
Dude,
Yeah.
hey, last time we drank Jameson, I don't remember what happened after that, so it wasn't good. Let's not do that again.
We're not. We're not.
Maybe we should.
No, we should not.
No.
Yeah.
Billy, I'll be.
No.
How about 27th hand experience? Because I think it's a great idea. I think it's fantastic.
27.
Oh wow.
I'll be the one stealing it. What are you talking about?
I've done that before.
Yeah. If you haven't flipped one, you ain't living.
I've done that before too.
They say you're a good man.
But nobody knows about it. It didn't break. We just picked it back up. It's fine. It was, I don't know who did that. Like, why is he got dirt on the roof? Like, I don't know. It just happened.
I don't know if you heard of the 16th hole.
Yeah, bird. Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. Also, I love the Taylor Rogers move. Someone who has
Yes.
closing experience.
Yes.
Someone to solidify this bullpen with the youth that's coming up with Luis May and Zach Maxwell. Big Sugar.
Yes.
Big thumbs
Big
down
Shug.
to the thumbs up.
Big Shug.
Big Sugar. That is my dude.
Oh, we got somebody named Big Sugar.
Dude. Yes.
Wait,
Look
you're
at-
the professor. You're supposed to know this
Nah,
stuff.
Big Sugar done slipped. I got diabetes.
Whoa. Big Sugar means no fee.
Big.
That's what I've heard. Dude, so you didn't see him in the futures or the prospects game. Struck out the side, closed down the ninth, looked at the batter, stared him down after he struck him out, and just went. It was incredible.
And he's
Thumbs
on our
down.
team.
Yeah, he's going to start in Louisville.
Oh yeah.
He's not
Let's-
very good.
105,
He doesn't know who's on our
104
team.
mile an hour
Yeah.
fastball.
Oh yeah. I'm
You know.
for Big Sugar.
Okay.
I'm for.
Oh,
Big
now
Sugar.
you are?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh, big
For sure.
nasty
Big
slider.
Shug.
Only
Sure.
problem,
Uh-oh.
he can't control it.
Oh.
But when he can, he's going to be gnarly.
Okay. Okay.
So I got a question for you. Oh, there we go. I see the Locked On boys.
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Hey.
What's up? All right, so question for you. This
Hit
has
me.
been a topic of conversation. Joe Farson, who's on my show
Love Joe.
a lot of times, he thinks that Graham Ashcraft, Douglas, could be the Bengals' future closer.
The Bengals' future closer?
That'd be
I'm trying one more
impressive.
time. The Reds.
He could do it.
I know, wrong one.
I told you, Jeff.
Reds' future
He's
closer.
the new Evan McPherson?
Yes. Shooter.
Yeah.
The Reds' future closer.
So I'm
What do
letting
you
you take the wheel on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
You
got the stuff to play up in the pen. He could be the closer for the rest of the year if he hits the ground running.
Even with
In
all
the
5
bullpen.
pitches he's got?
Yeah.
Can he throw
Well,
all
he's
5 of
gonna-
them?
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
The bullpen.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Back pocket a lot of those.
Right.
And you just let the natural stuff play up. Let that cutter unleash.
Yeah.
The cutter.
So let's make numbers sexy here.
What do you got?
Stuff Plus is shows like it's a metric.
Don't
where
worry,
it
with that
shows-
camera there. You just walking from it. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Not yet.
Yeah.
He just walked right in front of it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So Stuff Plus
That's
is a
right.
metric that tracks spin and velocity and
Right.
movement on a pitch. Okay.
Right.
80, you're kind of like a little below average. 90, you're average. 100, you're at like getting above average.
Right.
His slider is plus 130. So that means that he has the nastiest slider in baseball. Cutter plus
Kind of like
110.
a nasty boy slider.
Dude, gnarlier.
Gnarly.
Gnarlier.
Gnarlier.
buddy.
That is such a
Gnarly.
white person slang right there.
That is
Gnarlier.
Gnarly. That R, when you roll it out, it sounds like a Harley, dude.
Gnarly.
Gnarly. So, yeah. Well, I agree. We agree. I mean, totally. Graham Ashcraft could be the closer. There's enough guys on this team where you look, there's like 4 dudes could be the closer.
Right. Yeah.
And
the
that
bullpen's
is
good.
That's, you know what? When was the last time we had that?
1990.
Yeah.
1990, 2010, 2012.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Back when Sammy LeCure was in the pen.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Our
Good
guy.
old
The
Sammy. That,
mustache.
the good days.
Dude, the man.
Those were the good days.
There's the legend right there. He was made from
Oh.
Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
So-
Aloha.
How,
What's
we're
up?
going to ask Steven how long a flight that was.
26 hours.
I don't doubt that whatsoever.
Oh, gross. There he is. There's
great.
Jeff. Oh, my gosh.
Another good beer. We got the
Yeah.
beards right here.
Yeah.
All the facial hair.
Yeah, we do. It's
Yeah.
a meeting of all the good boys in the town.
Exactly. If I
The
had more
boys
mics, I'd
are
just bring
back
y'all
in
on.
town.
So we did our predictions. I said 88 wins
93.
and 69. That's the important part.
69.
69.
That's why I did it. Let's face it.
69.
What do you got?
I got at least. So what did we win last year? We won 75 or 77?
77.
77. So I got at least 87 this year.
Okay.
Because I think Tito's 10 more, and I think we're all healthy. I think we're going to have a fight for the wild card.
Okay.
I'll put it that way. And we're going, when we make the playoffs, we're going to win a playoff series.
Yes.
Yeah.
My son is turning 25 this year. He has never seen the Reds win a playoff series ever. It's happening.
I was 5.
Good God, I'm old.
Hold on,
Jesus.
wait up.
You don't have to tell me how young you are.
Hey, man, you could adopt me.
Son!
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Honey,
Sports
we got a new
dad.
son. We got a new son.
Hold on. When is the last time the Reds won a?
Playoff series?
1995.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how old you were.
He's
Well,
trying
he
to-
doesn't know.
Were you
so-
even alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's doing that
Boy,
brain
yeah.
abacus where he's like,
Yeah.
that
I was born in
Stupid time
92.
map.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
great. I was a junior in high school then.
The old ass.
I am. I am. That is well established. I'll
Yeah.
be 55 Red Machine started their back-to-back World Series.
Yeah.
All right. So that means we're going to the World Series.
We're
that
going
means-
to the World Series.
Got
baby.
to. Yeah.
Got to.
I'm in. Sign me
Sounds
up.
good.
Yeah.
They're going to win the whole dang thing.
Sounds
doing
good.
it.
All right, boys.
All right.
Billy, hey, tell
Good to
everyone
see
to
you.
find the podcast real quick.
The new Nasty Boys, wherever you find your podcast, YouTube, Spotify, wherever they steal from artists, you can find it there. You can also find my stand-up comedy special, Billy DeVoe Winded. I put it out in October. You can find that on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
You got any live shows anywhere locally here soon?
April 12th, I will be at the Comet.
Hey, that's going to be my 50th birthday party.
Oh, yeah? You're going to
Yeah.
come on up?
I won't be up there. I got a party at my house. But I'll think about you.
Oh, just let me know. I'll come by after the show.
Hey,
There you go. We'll do
Honey,
a private
we
party.
got another one. All right, we got
A
another
Diddy
one.
party.
Let's
A
go.
Jeff party.
The Jeff party.
All
Sports
right,
dad
no
party.
Diddy. No Diddy
Strawberry
party. No,
ice.
strawberry ice party. All right.
The strawberry ice
They-
special.
They make that flavor?
Good God, what the hell
Johnson
happened?
and Johnson strawberry ice.
Oh, Jesus.
You see,
Help me.
What do you think this podcast is sponsored by?
It's not a stripper named Harrison. Shut up. God.
well,
No
don't
more
worry.
stripper name.
We're in the process of being
But
sponsored by
Steve-
Lux Views.
Steven
so-
is already getting embarrassed. He's going, why in the hell am I coming on this podcast?
Why did I fly
He's like, what?
97
Exactly.
hours?
What
I was
what
in
did I get
Hawaii.
myself into?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just am never going to be able to get the mental image of you on a stripper pole.
Oh, trust me. All greased up and everything. That
Oh boy.
would not be good.
Ooh, good thing this table's here.
It's a hog night.
Why do you think he got the little VIP camera right there?
Yeah, no kidding. Woo! You can stick that anywhere.
Oh,
That's
my
Chuck
God.
Berry.
All right,
That's a
get
deep
the
Chuck
hell out of
Berry.
here.
I'm out of here. I'm
I'm
done.
done. I'm taking a break.
I'm done here. Thanks for having me. Yeah. Okay. Good shot.
Hello. Check. There we go. You guys ready for this? Hey, Steven. How you doing, brother? You all right? Nice to see you again.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? You were with me last year.
I was.
Now he's moved up. He's on part of Locked On Reds. now, so.
That's
Jeff
right.
Where'd Jeff Carr go?
Jeff.
Jeff Carr, get
Jeff,
your ass over here.
Get over here. Don't worry about walking in front of the camera. It's fine. He just wants to show his ass off. That's all I wanted to do. All right, boys. Yeah, click the button on. This is.
The button is on.
There we go.
The button's on. Here we go.
My seat has no cushion whatsoever. I'm sinking as I sit down. So
Well, who sat there earlier? I'd say a big
Well,
fat ass.
as,
sat there.
as this is as Grace Daniel has informed us, he's never had any ass. So
she has said that. That's accurate.
There
That's
you go.
accurate.
there you go.
God. All right, boys. This is Cincinnati's holiday. You flew from Hawaii to get here
I got here at 10:30.
this morning.
Yes.
Holy crap!
I'm on hour 27 right now.
When are you sleeping?
Later.
Later, much later.
Much later.
Exactly. So you flew away from Hawaii to get here. What is this for you guys growing up in Cincinnati? And I know what it means to me, but what's opening day mean to you guys? For you personally, just come back from Hawaii. What's it mean?
Well, this is like if you had to pick something that this city does that you can't miss, it's
Yes.
this.
Yes.
It's opening day. Like you never know, are you going to get a Bengals playoff game or not? You don't know. Are you
Right.
going to get a Reds playoff series?
No.
Probably not. Are you going to get what are you going to get? You're going to get opening day
Yes.
here in this town.
Yes.
You're going to get 40,000 people crammed into that Dora over there.
Or
And
more.
it is
We
gonna
probably
be-
got that made right here in
And
front of us.
it's a party. Like we had to work to get across from the Roebling
That's an accurate
to here.
statement. That is
It
an
was
accurate statement.
it was a challenge. So
Sure, you did.
so it was it is something. This is the one thing you can guarantee that is going to be a party year in and year out in this city, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to be the guy that missed it.
Nobody does opening day like Cincinnati, right, Jeff?
It's Christmas.
By the way, you have a great name. By the way, sir.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
you. You have a good name too.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
It's Christmas, though.
Yes.
I mean, I did not sleep hardly at all last night. I didn't travel, 97 hours
Slacker.
or whatever it was. I live in Fairfield, so that's
Fairfield is far away.
Fairfield. Hey, I live on the west side. I could walk down here if I wanted to.
makes it easy.
Yeah.
But you still don't sleep.
No.
You know when opening day is the moment that the season ends, because quite frankly, it's been ending too early for us in
Yes.
years past.
Yes,
I don't think it ends this early this year, but it's Christmas.
it's Christmas, baby.
Yeah, I mean, basically, being the last guy, I was going to say everything you guys said. It's Christmas, but I slept great last night. What are you guys talking about? It was phenomenal.
Well, I was up late last night because we were having a great time here at Moerlein Lager House. The Reds Community Fund was on here. I got to interview Marty Brenneman. That's a highlight for me. I will probably never get to do that again. I got to interview him and Amanda. It was awesome. I got him and the Cowboy too.
Did you
So-
tell him you love Joey Votto?
I did not.
Okay, probably a good thing then.
The other person, I got to meet Chris
Did-
Sabo. Did you know that?
Did you have
Yeah.
Laura's lean? I think
No,
that's
right,
the,
yeah, that's
that's
the most
really
important
the
question.
question.
I was going to ask him about that, but they had to go. Marty's like, you're really good at this, but we got to go. I'm like, all right.
Marty's got a strict 12-minute schedule. You got to
Yes,
be for 12
he's
minutes
gotta
and I'm
go.
out.
He's got to go. A couple minutes, he's out. All right, so this season, guys, where are you at with? I mean, we've been joking around here, World Series, all that stuff. I do really think the Reds have a legit shot at the wild card this year. Jeff, I'll go with you first. What's your prediction for the season? How do you think it's going to work out?
Good shot to expand upon that and win the division, but they've got the right pieces and they've got the right manager.
Yes.
Even if you just make them a 500 ball club in one-run games last year, they win 82 ball games.
Right. Yes.
They win 82 ball games. So they had some really bad luck with that. They had some really bad luck with injuries. And Matt McClain is healthy.
Matty Bats.
Matty Bats is in the ball club. I really feel like this is an 83 to 84 win ball club, easily stretched to a division title.
Steven?
Yeah, Jeff and I are in the same place on the win total, right? It's 8. Look, you look at it on paper, 83 wins, 84 wins. I think the Tito Francona effect can get you 5 wins, and not so much from, Tito's going to account for the 5 wins, but he's going to be better at managing the pitching. He's going to be better at putting players in position to be successful.
Right.
Here's the thing. 87 wins is going to win this division, and the only team to come out of this division to the playoffs is the team that wins it. There will be no wild card in the National League Central.
So they gotta win it.
You got to look. You look around baseball. Look, the win totals from last year between what the Dodgers and the Padres were doing out in the West.
Right.
The Phillies, the Mets, the Braves in the East. You got to win the division in the Central to get into the tournament.
That means we got to beat Milwaukee because I can't stand Milwaukee.
Got to beat Milwaukee.
And that's the hex that they got to get over this year. Go to Milwaukee and win somehow.
That's a big somehow. But
yes.
No, I'm with Steve, man. Like, I don't see any way that they're better than Arizona, that they're better than Atlanta, the Mets, any of those teams there. So it's division or bust, and that's the way you got to think about it. And that's the way you should think about it, because you would much rather have at least 2 games at home.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine 2 games here? We haven't had a home playoff game since 2012. Like,
I'm here for it. I mean,
we're playing the wrong team to remember 2012.
Oh, yeah.
To the front office, though.
He's not here, Jeff, okay? No one can
Yes,
confirm
Jeff,
he's been
yes.
seen.
He stayed away.
We're being positive, Jeff, damn it.
Matt Latos isn't here, so we're all right.
Really, opening day, you guys want to talk about 2020? What is wrong with
that
you
was
guys?
that was a long
That
time
was
ago.
Jeff's fault.
Hell's
That
wrong
was
with
Jeff's
you?
fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Jeff Carr.
Oh yeah, that Jeff. Yeah. Oh, I blame him all the time.
Tim
Oh,
number
you're right, it
1.
was
I'm
Jeff's
Tim
fault.
number 2.
Tim number 1. Tim number. Well, I can't. You look a little different. You don't have the glasses on as you normally do.
I know, yeah.
I'm
well,
a-
now
I'm a-
we work together, so it's going to be much
Yeah,
easier
I
for people to
can't.
figure
I mean,
it out.
now, look, seriously, it's like twins. I can't tell Jeff, Tim, Jeff. I mean, Steven, you're bald. You pretty much tell.
I just bring the handsome, man.
That's right.
All right, so this is the first opening day in a while. We're not gonna have Pete Rose. There are some talk that now that he's passed away, he might get into Hall of Fame.
Nope.
He should have already been in my opinion.
Nope.
What you guys thoughts on Pete Rose passing, Hall of Fame, all that?
It's interesting. You're going to get a wide range of answers from
Yes,
this
you
group
are.
of 3.
Right.
Yes, you are.
So for me,
I know Tim's. We've already talked about this.
For me, the Hall of Fame's illegitimate until you let Rose and Bonds and the other guys.
I
in.
agree with that.
It's not a hall of social morality. It's not a hall of any of the things.
Right.
So that being said, if I were the Rose family and I got the call from the hall and like, hey, he's been reinstated, we're going to let him in,
Yeah.
I would tell them to just like kiss my ass.
Yeah.
I would not participate. in that.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if
I
they do
feel
that.
very strongly that the Hall's had it wrong for a long time, and until they take the vote away from the baseball writers, until they right their ship,
Yeah.
I think it's really comical the foundation they've set themselves on. Now these guys feel differently, so whichever one you want to go to next is going to give you a completely
I already
different
know what
answer.
Tim thinks. Let's go, Jeff.
That's fair.
I'll get you that. Go ahead, Jeff.
You don't have to.
I would say ball knowers know that Pete should be in. But it includes you need qualifications. Pete needs to be in, and you need to qualify why he wasn't in for so long. Barry
Explain
Bonds needs to be in. You need to qualify why he wasn't in for so long.
Right.
Same with Roger Clemens and all this other stuff. These guys were heroes of the ball game, and then when you go off the diamond, there's a lot of other things
Yes.
that are included. I don't think that people look to Cooperstown for their role
guidance, their sanctuary. Yeah.
for the role models,
Yes.
right? You don't look to Cooperstown for
I mean,
that.
Ty
You look-
Cobb got in. And he's not a very nice person.
He
From
kind
what
of
I heard.
murdered somebody. That's the rumors.
right. And there's plenty of people in Cooperstown that have questionable histories. It's like, notate that, you know?
Ferguson Jenkins went to jail for selling drugs.
History
Allegedly.
should
Make sure you
not
say
be
that so you don't get
Allegedly.
sued.
Allegedly.
history should not be forgotten. Is kind of my point with all of this, which means that all sides need to be considered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Tim, go ahead. What's your dumb point? No, I was kidding.
I mean, I can live with the betting thing, but like
Yeah.
having affairs with a teenager and admitting to it, I think that's a cutoff. That's a
But and I hate that you're making me defend that stance.
I know.
But-
I had this conversation with
but-
Joe Farsing all the time. Go ahead.
you bought me
Where's-
bourbons today,
where's
Steve. It's your fault.
Where's your line on enforcing the moral compass of
Oh, no,
whatever
no,
moral
that-
compass you're going to enforce?
That I'm completely
Because
fine with.
Ty Cobb was a noted racist. Are
Yep.
you going to kick him out?
Yeah,
you know,
I would all
Trish
do that.
Speaker is another one that is you.
Yeah,
It's
you
it's
know,
the Hall of
so
Fame for baseball
this
players,
is
not good people.
This is a recognition of accomplishments from playing a sport on the field. The social stuff doesn't matter, and the second you bring in the social stuff, you convolute the whole issue, you convolute the whole damn thing, and you're never going to be able to have a legitimate Hall of Fame. You right now have a Hall of Fame that does not include baseball's all-time home run leader.
Oh,
You have
that
a
I
Hall
agree
of
with.
Fame that does not include baseball's all-time hit leader, and it is completely illegitimate. So if you want to have a hall
It
of
is.
if you
It
want to have
is.
a hall of nice guys, if you want to have a hall of social morality, cool. You can put that wherever you want to put it. You can put it up in Fairfield. Jeff will love it. But if you're going to have a Hall of Fame, you got to have those guys in it, and you can't be the moral police.
All right, in that case, I look forward to Chris Benoit getting the WWE Hall of Fame. So.
He might be. You never know.
But no, I mean, I get what you're saying. I do. And Barry Bonds, the steroid era, I have no issues with because I, look at that more
the
for the sake
steroid
of.
issue, they knew they were doing it.
But here's the thing:
So
P. Rose didn't save baseball. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, they saved baseball.
and yet they're not in the Hall of Fame.
no, exactly. That's my
But,
point. Like,
but I mean, all right, hold on. In 1985, you probably weren't alive then.
no, I wasn't.
1985, Pete Rose was the biggest story in baseball. If you go watch any video clips from that, all anybody cared about was Pete Rose chasing Ty Cobb. That was it. It was the biggest story. So you say that they saved baseball. Pete Rose carried baseball from 84 to 85.
Yeah, but was
He
he
did.
saving from a strike?
What's
236 hits. There's
Okay.
there's
will
no
never
defending,
be broken.
There,
Never.
There'll never be broken.
No.
There's no defending that not being in
No.
the Hall of Fame.
But yeah, he's
Exactly.
just lucky each year
Mic
didn't
drop.
his major his whole career. So
We're not at. Go ahead, Jeff. What do you got?
I like that Chase Burns is starting in Dayton.
All right, let's go with this. All right. So let's talk about the young guys that the Reds have. We got Chase Burns. We got a lot of young pitching coming up here in the future, and hopefully coming up this year. What's your guys' thoughts on the pitching staff? Because I do think this team is going to be Ellie, Matt McLean, all that, but I think it's going to be led a lot by the pitching staff in general.
As they pitch, they will win.
Yeah.
That's how the starting pitching staff is built. That's how the bullpen is built. That's how their pitching depth is built. Rhett Lauder, he's still stretching out, getting ready to go. We'll see him in Louisville here soon. Chase Burns starting in Dayton, like we saw reported today from Charlie Goldsmith. But overall, I really feel like the Reds pitching staff is in a better spot than it's been in years.
Yes.
Overall, with the starting pitching and with the bullpen. The bullpen has so much experience. When you look at Scott Barlow, when you look at Taylor Rogers, and even Emilio Pagan, who was hurt last year.
Somebody goes,
I'm very high on Pagan.
Somebody
He
said
was-
that last year on a podcast. Pagan.
He was hurt last year, but I think we will see the real
Yeah.
Pagan this year.
Steven, what you got?
You look at this rotation. There was one point last season where all 5 starting pitchers that were on the roster opening day were not pitching. They were either
Yes.
traded or injured. And you look at this rotation now. They brought in Brady Singer, who is just Mr. Consistent. He's like a Tom Browning from back in the day. He's just going to go take his turn every 5th day, do his thing. You look at this rotation, top to bottom. You go Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo, Brady Singer, Nick Martinez 1 through 4. Right now, you got Carson Spires at 5. But Andrew Abbott's going to come off the injured list 10 days in.
Yep.
Andrew Abbott's going to be your 5th starter. That's a
pretty
really good rotation.
Doesn't suck.
And we haven't even addressed that Rhett Lauder's waiting in the wings. Chase Petty's waiting in the wings. Chase Burns waiting in the wings. There's a lot of depth for this team. And now they have this experienced bullpen that any given day, Terry Francona is going to be able to walk out and be like, I'm going to go to that guy who knows how to pitch in high pressure, high leverage situations.
Yep.
It hasn't been like that in a long time around here.
No.
This pitching staff is going to help carry this team. I'm pretty excited to watch them go this year.
Well, you talked about not just the fact that these young guys coming in, like they're older guys they have on minor league deals are going to help us. Like Brian Shaw, who I don't think is going to pitch many major league innings. Hopefully, you could do far worse than having Brian Shaw come up for a couple days.
Well,
especially compared to last year, they had that revolving door of like, this guy gets caught up, DFA'd. This guy gets caught up, DFA'd. That was like a 6-day span where they had a guy every single day.
The Matt Moscona era.
Yes.
And you have he's injured and he might have much left, but you have Wade Miley on the roster,
right,
helping the young guys. That to me, I don't care. He doesn't have to throw a pitch this year for me. Just having him on this roster to talk to the young guys, for them to be able to pick his brain, because the man threw a no-hitter. The man knows how to pitch.
Over under Wade Miley starts 2025.
5.
Under, are you going under 5?
Wait,
we got 6.
He's left-handed, my guy. You got to do the other arm.
The other arm.
As a southpaw, I have to make sure I give credit to the lefty.
I'll set the over under at 7.5 and take the under.
I'll take the under. Yeah, I'll take the under.
Hopefully for the second team.
Over.
You take the over. Okay.
That's not a good sign, Jeff.
Jeff only knows how to take the over.
I can't say anything because I'm the same way. I took Hunter over 6.5 strikeouts today. So,
but I do like. I mean, Jeff, what you mentioned there with the veteran experience and the way that he's able to teach these young pitchers. I think that's been the biggest value. And as far as that's concerned, there's a lot of people that's thought, oh man, he's a minor league signing, a non-roster invite. Who really cares?
He's Wade Miley. Who cares?
He is
he has the Hulk sticker on him still.
Yeah, he's a really, really big get for this team. And I feel like this was a key move in the offseason. I get it. The offseason wasn't that exciting.
Yeah. But these are guys
to bring in Wade Miley, you need.
He's a key. He's not a big splash, but for people who, I don't want to say people who know baseball, but anyway, if you know baseball, you know what Wade Miley brings to a pitching staff.
Yeah.
By knowledge alone, when you have a young one, that's, I think, huge.
And I think that he'll pitch by the end of May. Maybe like Memorial Day is what we're looking at.
I'm just glad it's not in a Cubs jersey.
Steven's having a little issue. Oh, next thing.
He's not going to pitch in the big leagues by May unless there's a catastrophic injury.
You hope he doesn't pitch in the big leagues by May.
We don't want him. Yeah.
Not right.
If Wade Miley is pitching at the big league level, somebody's hurt.
Right.
And we don't
multiple guys are hurt.
So,
multiple guys.
Yeah.
He's not coming out of the bullpen.
So where's he on the depth?
Because I mean, really, if somebody like, where do you rate? That's just where I was going to go. I mean, if there's a slot, are you going Rhett Lauder or are you going Wade Miley?
Rhett.
Are you going?
Rhett.
Are you going Chase Petty or are you going Wade Miley?
Petty.
Are you going Chase Burns? Or are you going Wade Miley?
Probably Wade there.
Right. So you get there,
Burns.
right? So now, he's the 8th guy on the depth chart.
Well, you mentioned like a Connor Phillips,
and I don't know,
that
that he'll hang around because he has an opt out. I don't know that he'll hang around if he's 8th.
Yeah, the White Sox are going to need starters at some point.
Right. The White Sox are going to need somebody at some point.
White Sox need a lot of help.
The White Sox are going to need all 4 of us at some point.
That would do them no good whatsoever.
I actually heard that Jeff Carr has a contract with the White Sox to pitch out of the bullpen.
That one is 66-mile-an-hour fastball.
What for
67?
They just gave him unlimited concessions. That's
is he getting a contract?
That's all I had.
That's all he has.
But if you get me to pitch in the South Side, it would take a lot.
Is he getting the contract for beard or oil? Is that what it is?
Unlimited concessions.
We got an unlimited deal with Pequot's Pizza.
The tamales up there and the elote.
The tamale.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, dude, I'm with you there.
It's phenomenal.
All right, so I got a question for you guys. I think CES is a key bat for this lineup. I heard you guys talking about it on Lock the Reds. Him getting injured and being gone all year. To me, he's your I'm not trying to compare him to Tony Perez, but he's your Tony Perez. He's your big power.
Holy shit.
People wanted them to add a bat, which I did too. But if they don't, we got CES, and that's where I think he's a big key to this season this year. Okay, Jeff.
I have a counter for you.
What you got?
Spencer Steer's Tony Perez. CES is George Foster. I think that's where we go.
Oh my God!
I think
We're very high on CES in this place.
CES is Homer machine, man. Give me the power.
What company did I sign up for?
This is the lowest he's going to hit in the batting order all year.
I mean, I flat
Tim?
out said on lockdown this week that 13 and a half homers in the Quran. Easy money.
Easy money.
Look, I don't know what CES is going to do, but I'll say this. I feel like Nick Krall looked around the room in the offseason, and I banged on the table all offseason. Right-handed, power-hitting outfielder.
Yes,
That's
you did.
what they
I heard
all offseason.
every freaking podcast.
Every freaking show. And I feel like
And
Nick
he's right.
Krall
Oh,
looked
he's
ar-
right. I'm not disagreeing.
And Nick Krall looked around the room and said, "I've already got my power hitter."
Right.
That's CES.
Yeah.
He's my right-handed power hitter. Now, if CES hits 35 home runs, Nick Krall's a genius. This team's in the playoffs and they're cooking with gas. If CES doesn't hit for the power, then we've got problems. And you know, there's another show that you recently came from where hope is not a strategy.
That's right.
Trust me. I know. Joe Farsing says it all the freaking time.
and-
I
I
know.
don't think he got that.
And
He
it's
didn't take
true.
that. That's not original.
You know, Chad Dotson's been saying since 1995 that hope is not a strategy, and there's a fair amount of hope that's being counted on as a strategy this year.
I agree.
So I want CES to be that guy. I think CES can be that guy, but he's not that guy right now, and he's going to have to show us something.
Yeah.
So
I can't disagree with that. I mean, I think he is going to be that guy, but again, he hasn't shown it to us yet in the majors. But good. You got something, Tim?
I mean, like I said, I do think that there's definitely a plus to having him back, obviously. I think it's hilarious that his over-under on home runs is 13 and a half. I feel like that's just easy.
It's disrespectful.
Easy. Right. Put that in a parlay with Ellie, 30 homers, and you're going to be fine.
also, Vegas is undefeated. So
No, they're not.
no, Vegas
They've lost before, not very
Vegas
often.
is undefeated. So the house never really loses.
I mean,
Billy does not agree with you.
The house never really loses.
Steve, they have a football team that they can't get their win total right every year.
The
They have a
house
baseball,
never really
they have a
loses.
baseball team
So
now.
can't
Well,
they-
they think
they
they have a
can't
baseball
get-
team.
they have a
I'm quite
baseball
certain.
team. Whoa. Camera just got moved. There you go, Billy. Perfect.
Solid
Thank you.
work
Thank
out
you, sir.
there.
Good job.
That's
What-
good.
Nice job, Billy.
Billy for the
Give it
save.
up for Billy. But
Icarus.
yeah, I mean, looks like he's gonna be your first baseman for the time being.
Yeah.
Depending how everything shakes out. I personally hope Spencer Steer eventually takes that position. But
I hope he's healthy.
that's my point.
Well, let's work on that first.
Yeah, that's my point. But I really think that if he is your power, I mean, he has everything it looks like to be the power hitter. Would I say it's a guarantee? Probably not. But he's your best bet,
Right.
and I think he's gonna have a really good year. I really do. I firmly have said it. I really don't believe Jeimer Candelario will be on this team come July because they're not gonna have a spot for him.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, Jamer was disappointing last year. But I can't say I'm always
But he
optimistic.
still had 20 homers last year.
Yeah, I'm always optimistic. I can
Where's-
see him.
Where's he gonna go?
Chicago, where everyone goes.
Yeah, okay.
You usually
You-
trade
you
everybody in
trade
Chicago,
partner?
don't you?
Buddy,
Trade
Listen.
Jeimer Candelario?
Depends on what you get for him.
he
but
might
yeah.
go to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sacramento. It might be his teams in July.
Is that their official name? Oakland, Las Vegas,
Just
San
the
Francisco.
A's.
The A's.
Just the
Yeah,
A's.
literally, if you look them up, it says AGH.
No city.
Yeah, so we literally got two major league franchises playing in minor league baseball.
Yeah,
at the stadium this
the
year.
Rays are playing at Steinbrenner Field
Yep.
in where's that?
Tampa,
Tampa, Clearwater,
Tampa. Is it
St.
Tampa?
Pete, somewhere in there.
Is it Tampa? I was
And
just there.
then
It's Tampa.
the A's are playing in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Who the hell wants to play in Sacramento?
The Kings don't even want to play in Sacramento. They
know.
tried to leave twice.
Yes.
People in Sacramento
Hey, that's
don't even
Cincinnati
want to be in
Royals, damn it.
Sacramento.
Damn right.
Put some respect on that name. All right, boys. This has been great. I've been on for an hour. Steven. Not Steven. Tim.
Jeff.
Steven. Appreciate it. Jeff. Appreciate it, brother.
Good to see you.
I went that way, and then I'm like, oh, Tim's on this side. So I got anyway, tell everybody, which they know where they can find
We
you,
do.
but shout it out.
We
anyway.
do. So, Tim's here with us. Last year he was here with us, but he was representing,
Last
the
year he was on my
Riverfront.
show the whole time.
But,
That's right.
But Tim has joined effective this evening after this game.
Ooh.
He will be making his debut on the Locked On Reds feed.
All right.
Doing a postcast. 162 live post-game broadcasts.
God help you.
Tell me
Tim
about
I
it.
hope they win.
Yeah, me too.
That's going to
Me
be in
too.
the regular Locked On Reds podcast feed.
There you
If
go.
you're not subscribed, go get subscribed. You can find me and Jeff every single day. We're on every audio platform out
Everywhere.
there. We're on YouTube. Tim's joining us. We're doing our thing.
I guess we should read it real quick so people know the difference. I strictly react to the box score. They react to the big picture. So
There you go. All right, guys. Appreciate you coming on.
thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. I'll shake your hands again. Thank you very much. Steven, you're freaking awesome. Hope to see. I have a safe. When do you go back to Hawaii? Tuesday. All right.
He's living here.
Yeah, he's just gonna move here. He needs to. Jeff, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. We are live at Moerlein Lager House. Channel 9 is right next to us. They're getting ready to start. Tanya O'Rourke is over there. Tanya, she's on the phone. Of course, she's always doing something. I was going to ask her if she wanted to come on a podcast real quick, but she's on the phone right now. So come on down.
What's wrong?
Look at that. She came on. So this woman last night.
You've been harping on me to come on here.
I love you. That's why.
Want me to do this?
You're good. You're good. Right,
All right.
right there.
I see
So,
us.
we were having a great time here last night, weren't we, at the Moerlein Lager House?
I mean, I was so tired last night.
Oh,
when I
dude.
got home.
So I walked up and like, Tanya, I'm doing a podcast. Would you want to come on? She goes, I'm so wore out.
I know. I said, can I please do this
I
another
didn't know
time?
we were right next to each other.
Well, here we are.
I know. Well, last year you guys were over in the corner.
I know. I don't know, but they didn't want to put baby in a corner anymore. So they stuck me in a different corner.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Well, it's a little bigger corner now. So
Yeah, it's
there
a
you go.
nice corner.
It's a
I
nice
like my
corner. I
my
like
little
that. I
corner
like
over there.
Tanya's corner.
It like Pooh's corner. It's
Something like
like
that.
Pooh's corner.
Something like that. Something like
Something.
that. All right. So, what's your opening day? Everybody's
Yeah.
excited. All this stuff. What's your thoughts on the season going forward?
I think I sound like a broken record.
We're gonna win every single game.
No. We if we stay healthy,
Yes.
we have a collection of guys under the leadership of a real
Tito.
awesome coach who acts like a coach. I'm not saying a previous coach didn't do this, but like
I'll say David Bell sucked, but go ahead.
I'm not saying that, but I feel like these guys, they're still young.
Yes.
As an old lady now, I recognize that you got to be the mom or the dad
Right.
and say you're showing up to these meetings on time.
Mhm.
You're gonna be ready to go. You're gonna be in fighting shape at camp.
Exactly.
And guess what happened? They
You
were
win.
in fighting shape in camp. They
Mhm.
came in underweight. They showed up for every meeting on time. Discipline.
That
you know?
matters. That
It matters. And I think
Exactly.
that he has their respect. And so if they can stay healthy, I don't think there's any reason that this team can't be 10 games better than last year.
You read my mind. That's what I keep saying. I think Tito equals 10 more wins. I do.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I mean, do I really know? No.
No,
But
one
that's
does
what I
really
think.
know, but we think that. We don't know.
So that's my youngest child right there.
How young
And-
is child?
My youngest child. And my husband over here. And I listen to them.
So that's your opinion is over there. He's sitting over there.
I got lots of opinions. I mean, I got opinions coming from every direction. And some of them are good. And as you know, some are
So
not.
I do a podcast every day. I give opinions all the time, and well, most time people don't really pay attention to what I
Who
say.
are you
Okay.
most happy is on the field today for the Reds?
Tito.
Oh, really? So
Tito.
that is it.
Yes. Tito. Like I said, I think Tito is. Like I said, I think he's 10 more wins. I do. And we had 77 last year. That gets you up to what 87.
You're squarely in the thick of it right
yeah,
then.
that's the playoffs. I mean, but we gotta stay healthy, like you said. We're all saying the same thing.
I know, and I worry. Like everyone's got. He broke a fingernail.
He got a boo boo.
He got a boo boo.
But none of them are right now season ending ones. Like last year, we had Matt McClain.
Well, so we had Matt McClain on our air during our we had the parade on. We
Right.
had Matt McClain on. That kid, pound for pound, is one of the most dynamic
Oh, he's awesome.
players.
Yes.
And the fact that he was out all last season just stunk.
Yes.
And so to have him back this year, I was going to say Matt McClain. I was, as far as my player, I'm most excited
Yes.
to see back on. I mean, Ellie De La Cruz
Ellie,
all day long.
Of course.
But back on the field, Matt McClain could just be the spark plug, the little spark plug that
Little
he
spark
is,
plug. Yep.
that gets this engine going. I really think that he is just such an awesome player.
Yes.
And
yes.
I'm happy. I'm sorry about Spencer Steer injured right now. I want him. I want his bat there. But I grew up a Reds fan.
I know. So speaking of that, I was going to roll to that. What does this day mean to you?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, to me, like I said, my dad would take me out of school. We would go to the
Me
parade,
too.
go to the game.
Yep.
We from 1984 to 1990. Every opening day we went.
So my dad, Bill Spiegel, was the executive producer of Reds on Television for WLWT when I was growing up.
Right.
He produced all the games for television. And so we had seats right behind home plate.
Nice.
And we would go to almost every game. My mom was a gigantic Reds fan. She took us out. She believed in us going to school every day. But every opening day, we got to get out of jail free card.
Yes. And I couldn't sleep the night before. I couldn't wait.
And I loved it. And we would go to the parade, and then we went down for the game. And we went to so many Reds games as kids. We had such a ball growing up. We were the biggest Reds fans. I've got a lot of Reds paraphernalia from my dad, like World Series bats, the commemorative bats, and that sort of thing. I have to actually work on my basement this summer to get a whole Reds wall.
If you want to get rid of any of those, I got a thing called the ice cave. I can put them up
so,
there.
my dad was with them during the 75, 72, 75, 76.
Yes.
So he had a national championship ring and 2 World Series rings.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And
I need to come to your house.
my brothers have them.
Oh, yeah. I would keep them, too, if I was your brother.
And, they live in LA now, and I think they should give them back.
Yes. That's the wrong city to have those in. We hate the Dodgers.
Right.
Yes.
I
I'm
mean,
old
better
school. I
than
hate
St.
the Dodgers.
Louis, but still not good.
I hate St. Louis, too, but I hate the Dodgers because growing up, we're the NL West. Could not stand them.
But yeah, I'm like, if you're ever going to get rid of those rings, don't you dare.
No.
But if you do, call me first.
Exactly.
So, but this really was a very cool thing growing up like that in this town. Such huge Reds fans. And then, of course, the Bengals. I mean, everything. I love this town.
I love
this
this
town's
town.
the best town.
It is.
It has so much.
It's Marty Brennan said this last night. It's a small town with a big city vibe.
So I've always said it's a big city. It's the biggest little city or the littlest big city.
Exactly.
And either way you slice it, it's just a great place.
Well, we can't help it. Our city's better than yours. It's not our fault. It's
No,
the way it is.
And I don't care what anyone says. I just think that the Queen City, Cincinnati, is pound for pound. The Reds are going to be really good this year. They're going to be fun to watch. I think the Bengals are going to be strong. Hey, how about this? Think about this.
What do you got?
We have one of the best coaches in baseball now. The Reds
Tito.
went out. They said, we want this. Xavier just got one of the coolest
Richard
young
Pitino.
coaches
Yep.
in basketball,
Yep.
college basketball. So I props to Xavier, props to Cincinnati Reds
Yep.
for actually saying, I'm going out there and I am getting the
best.
stud
Yeah.
coaches.
Yeah.
I think we're entering this wonderful phase in Cincinnati sports. I think the Bengals are going to be outstanding this year. It's going to be fun.
I cannot wait. Tanya, I appreciate you coming on. I know you're going to be live here at Channel 9 right over there.
Yeah, they're giving me the stink eye a little.
Yeah, it's like, why are you on this Weirdos podcast? What's wrong with you?
No, I think they just want me to go over and do mic checks.
Tanya, I appreciate it.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for asking.
No problem. Take it easy. All right, guys. I think who we got? Huh? Yeah, Billy. Yeah, come back on. Billy. Nasty. Calling nasty boys. Calling nasty boys. Billy DeVoe. Billy calling nasty boys. You have all three of you guys here. Got all three? All right, let's go. We'll end this with the official nasty boys.
There we go. Yeah, you bring it in the closer.
We're bringing in the closers.
Oh, yeah.
Jay, you coming? Stop drinking beer and come talk baseball.
I know. Stop drinking.
Come to the podcast.
There we go. It's like, yeah, can you stop doing one of your favorite things to do one of your favorite things?
Drinking and talking about baseball.
Yeah.
And it's Jim.
Come on, sit in the shade with me,
Wait,
brother.
wait,
Let's talk
basically,
baseball.
That's what we're doing right now. We're drinking and talking about baseball.
Yeah. You mean what we do every Sunday night?
Right, exactly.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, so real quick, tell everybody where they can find your podcast before we get into this.
The new Nasty Boys, everywhere you can listen to podcasts, watch us on YouTube.
Awesome. So we actually have all three of you here.
Yeah, we finally did it.
I know. I walked over. I was
Where
taking the
were
bridge
you at?
route. I was walking. I was getting my steps in. It's the beginning of the year. I need to get the
Who
mid-season
gets the
form
steps in
immediately.
now? We're drinking beer. Who cares about steps?
You
Come
gotta,
on. I need to be ready.
yeah, he's got to balance it out.
The steps.
I'm
were
drinking
for the
water
beer.
right now. It'll be then 7 IPAs after that.
Exactly.
I got to sandwich it.
All right.
because you're
so-
drinking the amount of a sandwich.
I will be drinking sandwiches. There's a what were you talking about? A Geta sandwich or Geta?
Oh,
Oh, no!
dude.
Don't have busted early, but the Geta dog.
The
is where it's
Geta
at.
brat. Did you see this?
I did not.
It's a brat
Ooh.
with Geta,
Ooh.
special sauce,
Ooh.
onions,
Ooh.
peppers, pretzel bun.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy, howdy.
Where do I get this at?
You can get it over
Heaven?
there in that ballpark.
I'm getting that.
So
So I gave Billy a call the other night to find out if he was coming. Make sure you guys come on the podcast. And Billy's like, I'm in the middle of making cheese conies for every
baseball team. Yeah. So
Explain that to me.
So it's a new project I'm starting. The first one will be coming out tomorrow. I'm trying to make a Cincinnati cheese coney for every baseball team. Let me explain. So San Francisco. Okay.
Yes.
How do you make a cheese coney for the San Francisco Giants?
A split dog?
I'll explain. Now, actually, there's this place called Hot Dog Bill's. It's on the Olympic Club in San Francisco. It's a hot dog stand. But the people were like, hey, we want hamburgers too. And the guy was like, cool. So he just took hamburger meat and shaped them into hot dogs and put them in hot dog buns because he didn't want to buy more buns. So I saw that and I was like, this is incredible. Turns out Justin Timberlake said it's the best golf food he's ever had. Tiger Woods ate 7 one round. And I decided I'm going to put chili on it.
There you go.
Yeah. So there's going to be a whole video. I'm going to do that with every team. Did your laptop die?
My laptop died. I don't know what.
Oh, no.
Over here, he was talking about this steamy passion
Yes,
project.
exactly. See, and then
It's high art. I'm not sure everyone's
There
going to
we
get it.
go.
We're back on. I don't know what it's gone again.
Oh, no.
I think we're still. All right, we're
Oh,
back.
hold on. It's your screen. Your brightness is all the way
there we
there.
go.
we go.
There it is.
What the heck happened? That was weird.
It just was, I got too high.
Duh.
Yeah.
You got to.
Is that like a list? Is that right? Of like all like the parts
A
you're trying?
list. I got a spreadsheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
I got a
You didn't
spreadsheet.
put some thought into this.
Too much, honestly. I've got 80% of it done. So I'm trying to figure out Toronto because Toronto is such a diverse food city.
Canada.
So
Well-
I'm already going to do
be the-
poutine for the Nationals.
You're like a beautiful mind for things that'll wreck your colon.
We're
If
thinking
you want
still
to
do the-
have
I do the math.
problems,
Pepto Bismol. That's all it's sponsored by.
there you go. That'd be great.
There we go.
Yeah. Take it outside the box right there, Billy.
Outside the bun.
Ooh.
Hey. Come on. That's why we make
Cheers.
the big bucks.
Don't have a beer, but cheers.
Cheers.
I need more beer. I have beer.
Yeah, don't we all?
I know. Harrison, go get me more beer. More beer.
No, he's not going to be our beer leg. Oh, no. Come on. You're right. You should bring us water.
yes. That's what you should bring us.
Yeah, canned water.
All right, real quick here.
Okay.
Prior to this, because the game's about to start here. Prediction for the season here. You guys, are we playoff bound? What do you think?
Oh, we got some predictions locked in. Check out some of those on our podcast, YouTube. But I do believe the Reds playoff bound. I think they are going to win the division. I think there's going to be a lot of cool things. And you know what else? I think Ellie's going to be MVP. Lock it in.
Oh,
yeah.
He
Billy?
thinks MVP. I think CES is going to hit 30 homers.
Thank you. We just
Yeah.
had a conversation about the Reds. Lots of Reds. They didn't believe me. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, that you know what?
What are they?
I know. I have to fight Jeff.
Yes.
Come on.
Hazel.
And like I said,
Not this Jeff. The other Jeff.
another Jeff. Yeah, locked on Jeff.
Locked on Jeff.
And Steve has been living too close to the sun in Hawaii. Okay, starting to melt his brain. We got to get him out of there.
Gotta get him out of there.
Aloha, dog. So,
Is that another hot dog on your lineup, by the way?
hey,
But they don't have a team in Hawaii though. So
Not yet.
not yet. Give
Not
it
yet.
time. Hey, if they're gonna put baseball in Europe,
right.
they can put a
Hawaii.
team in Hawaii.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah, and they would go 161-1. Just because the people would be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna stay on the beach.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm on the IL today. I got beach-nitis.
My fingernail hurts. I'm gonna stay at the beach. I'm done.
Oh, these damn blisters.
Yeah. Exactly.
I got
keep
surfer
getting these
toe.
blisters out.
But I think they win the division. I think that CS hits 30 homers, and I think Ellie De La Cruz steals of our hearts. How about that?
Oh,
And then Jake.
What do you got?
That was the high mark for us for 93 wins.
Yeah.
I think it only takes about 88 to win the division. So I think they're taking the division. Matt McClain's going to go 30-30.
Oh,
steamy.
spicy.
30-30.
And Hunter Green will lead the NL in
anymore. Hey, I know that guy.
Oh, I know that guy.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dog? What's
going on?
up?
So, I think we're going to end this, but tell everybody where to find the podcast again real quick.
The new NASCAR on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, like podcast, wherever. Then you can watch
Apple
my
like podcast or Apple?
Apple, just Apple.
Okay. What you got?
No,
Not that I know of. Well,
no. You are full of
you're
shit.
full of shit.
Yeah.
You're full of shit.
Also,
At least I hope so. I have no idea.
no.
I've been talking for about 2 hours now, and I haven't looked at my phone, so I have no idea.
Yeah, that's the way you live opening day. Just put
Yeah.
your phone in your back pocket
exactly.
and live,
Drink
brother.
a beer and go to the stadium.
Drink 12 beers, go into the
or 12.
stadium, forget
There you
the
go.
6th inning.
Yeah. Or the
Fourth, whichever.
Sure. 7th.
At the top. Get booze hounds.
Exactly.
That's right. So like we'll charge you $12 for a tall beer.
But we can outdrink anybody.
That Milwaukee's a tough
That's
one.
true. That's true.
Have you been to that state? They
No, I wanna go.
tailgate. They
I wanna go.
tailgate. Okay. You can get a bus from the bars downtown to Miller Park. I'm not calling it that other name.
Yeah, it's Miller Park.
And then you walk out there grilling outside. You go in, and then they got vendors with the buckets going up and down full of Long Island iced teas.
We need to go there.
They have 3 floors. And one time, the first time I looked out, and it was bottom of the first, there were 3 different ambulances going around. I just step over a guy who had too many Long Island iced teas. Milwaukee gets it.
I love you, Billy. I think you're good. You just kept running over.
I need that strawberry.
too many line and Googles.
I need that strawberry. I really shandied up.
All right, guys. This has been an absolute blast. This is the 2nd year in a row we got to do this. Billy,
Yeah.
the 2nd time being on this year. I or from last year.
Yeah.
Come down here. You got nice meeting both of you guys.
Nice
Well,
meeting
I have
you.
to do this again. I have to get on
Nice to meet you, man.
We're finally
Actually,
going to
on
have
the
a
podcast.
remote set up. So
Yeah.
we'll be able to do this all the time.
There you go. All right, boys. Take it easy. We're live down
Thank you.
here at Moerlein Lager House. The game is about to start here in a little over an hour. I think I'm about to end this because I think I'm pretty much done with all my guests. I think so. This has been an absolute blast. My thanks to Moerlein Lager House. Everything they've been doing. I have a really big screen right now, so I can't find the exit. I don't know how to. Never mind. There we go. I got it. Figured it out. Live podcast trying to figure out, and I have to find my mouse because I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, guys. This has been fun. If you're not down here, you should be down here. The Reds are winning the World Series. Remember this. Who Day for life. Go Reds. Throw it up. And that's just sports, baby. See ya!
Weekday nights, the city roars. Tune in loud, turn up some more. Cincinnati show, it's time to play. Sports with strawberry ice today. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. CTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ices on the mic, energy, it's pure delight. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Feel the crowd, it's electric now. Shouting loud, they all know how. CTV got what we crave. Sports with ice, it's waves and waves. Tigers strike and Bengals roar. Every game we want some more. Tune it in and feel the thrill. Strawberry ice, he's giving chills. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. TTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's good light.